Hi guys, hope everyone's doing well. It's Friday morning. Sorry about the vlog just ending yesterday like that. We got home and just about to let the dogs out, and then I realized my Taste Simple box had come, so I brought my box in and in between the sink and the stove, and the box was a long one, so the end was on the stove, and apparently either the stovetop wasn't turned off correctly, or it got knocked, or what have you. It just didn't click all the way, and didn't think anything of it. Didn't realize that at the time. Went into the office and put Pete's computer on to see if there was any business emails I had to respond to, and of course there was something I needed to look up. I'm sitting in there and I hear this chirping, which is our fire alarm. So I didn't think anything of it for a second. It wasn't minutes or anything like that, and it was like cheep cheep cheep, and I thought, oh, the battery's going, because it starts to cheep when the battery, and then it went berserk, and then I smelt it, and I went in the kitchen and my Taste Simple box was on fire. Grabbed the end that wasn't, threw it in the sink, was beating it to death with a tea towel, and then you have the little hose that comes out the sink in the kitchen, and I just drenched it. But with cardboard and paper, inside was plastic and my products I'd ordered for somebody and my books. There was a lot of paper in there. So that was all on fire inside the box. And it was pretty scary for a while, I have to tell you. Ash came down, I had to take the dogs right out, because at this point the smoke detector upstairs was going off as well. So it was like a ton of noise and stank, and threw it outside, but my kitchen floor was drenched because where I'd been with the water spray. Yes, we do have a fire extinguisher. It's on the stairs going down to the basement, which isn't far away, but I just reacted, and that's what I did, and that's how I handled it. Freaked me out a little bit, I have to be honest with you. I did not want to go to sleep last night. I had everything out on the back deck, threw out everything that was in the box, have to reorder those things today, and it just made me a bit on edge last night, to be honest with you, a bit uneasy. It was the end of a wonderful day. I had a great time with Ashley. We had so much fun and we laughed a lot. It was cold. There was parts where our fingers and faces were numb, but we had a good time. We dipped in and out of the stores and we didn't buy a heck of a lot. I bought an owl necklace, and I bought Ash a pair of boots, because the boots we got her for Christmas, the ones that we had replaced because of the heel, have done it again. So it's definitely a defect in these boots. So these are the boots Ashley got yesterday. These were a good price, weren't they? $39.99 from Nine West. So she's now checking out the new Avon before she goes to work, right? So the whole side went, and all the plastic that was inside, and this box. Hey guys, I just got a call. Katie's going to be coming earlier, so it's 20 to 3 and she's due any time now. They dismissed them early from group, so maybe it's snowing where she is already. It's only 15 minutes away. It's supposed to start snowing around 3 or so. I'm just hoping if it does, it stays off until about 7 when Ash is home, because I don't want to be worried about her driving now. I cannot shake this feeling from yesterday. I lit my candle and I'm like, should I, shouldn't I? The whole house still smells, but here's Roxy all concerned. I want my candle, but I ran the match underwater till it was soaked, put it on my hand and then put it in the garbage. Once I knew it was cold, that was just an extra test. So I'm set up over here, brought my iPad, my phone, obviously, and my computer, and I bought my pillow down because my back's killing me, so I'm gonna just sit there. Louis sulking over there. Again, we're ready for Katie. That's my spot. There's my Roxy. Hi, Roxy. The snow just started. It's absolutely freezing. Oh my word. start, it comes really fine. So I'll keep you posted, let you know what we get. Hey guys, it is 20 to 8. Ash got home around 7. It did start snowing, I showed you a little bit. It's now coming down quite... It's really fine, but it's coming down fast. Ashley said she took the side roads home and people were driving like maniacs to get home. And this is the first time she's really driven in snow and ice, but I'm glad to say she came home instead of going out. And I'm proud of her for that, because I don't want her driving home in it 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's supposed to snow now till about 11 tomorrow. Pete's over at his dad's, so he's just getting ready to leave. He left work, had to go do a couple of errands, and then he went over to visit his dad and was just helping him do some stuff, getting him changed and stuff like that. So he's on his way home now, so hopefully he'll be home soon, and then we're going to park the cars at the top of the driveway, because last time we couldn't get the cars up the driveway. It's only a slight elevation, but my little car did not want to get up there. It was pure ice that day though, so because Ash has to work tomorrow, and I do actually need to go to the grocery store tomorrow at some point. So today I took the scissors to my hair. I decided to give myself a trim. I wish I could do the back, but I can't. I just needed, when you have your hair layered like this, as soon as it starts to grow out, it looks a mess. So at the same time, I did Madam's as well, just around her little face and a bit around her ears, so she can see better. She's been sleeping ever since. She's not happy with me, are you, Rox? You don't like your haircut? Wakey, wakey. Wait till you find you gotta go outside in the... She's like, what? Finish that sentence. It's snowing. You're not keen on the cold weather, are you? She can barely keep her eyes open. So anyway, hopefully Pete will be home shortly. Haven't heard the Salters out yet. Usually they come out pretty quick. There again, it is a weekend, so if the school, because the schools are all up the street, if the school, usually they're out starting as it starts to snow to try and keep a handle on it. But with it being a Friday night, people getting home from work and what have you, in the regular rush hour, I'm sure the roads are kind of hectic. As she said, the mall was really dead today. She was surprised she wasn't sent home early, but she dealt with this one very rude woman who wanted to come in and do a return. And Ash said we can only do an even exchange right now because our computer systems are down. And she got really hoity-toity, and she's like, just dropped my computer. I drove all the way from Brooklyn to return this blouse, which was $10. And Ash is like, well, I can do an even exchange for you. And she's like, I drove all the way from Brooklyn. Ashley's like, I get it. You drove all the way from Brooklyn. So that was Ashley's day. Miss Katie was alright today. She had her moments where she was a bit feisty and stuff, but she got here 10 to 3 and she left just after 6. So she's now home for the weekend. Her sisters are coming into town this weekend, so she's happy about that, and she's excited because she's counting down the days to her birthday. She'll be 26 in a couple of weeks, so she's very happy about it. Yeah, that's about it really. Pete just said that his mum called and they've called a family meeting on Monday in regards to his dad, so they'll go find out what that's all about. No one seems to know about where they're going with it or what they think they can do or can't do. So, and apart from that, that has just been my day, so I will probably get a little bit of the snow later if it keeps coming down. I know you've all seen snow, and I'm sure everyone in England is sick of snow and don't need to see our snow, but I'll end it on that if it's pretty enough. If it's just regular blah, nothing exciting looking, I won't bother. But we are going to move the cars to the top of the driveway once Pete gets home. I'll let him come in, turn around first, and then I'll turn mine around and put it up there so Ashley can get out to work tomorrow. And I can go buy bread and milk. Alrighty, oops, dropped you guys that time. I will talk to you all later. Hope you're having a good Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. Bye guys. This is all we ended up with after all that hype and me making Ash come home. With the blue light it looks. We have the blue light in for in honor of Katie and autism. Alright Ash, say goodnight. We're going to end the vlog here. Sorry for making you stay home tonight. I panicked because of the weather. Too icy, I thought. It's okay, Mom.
It's okay, Mom.
Thanks, Ash, for respecting me. Night, Pete.
Night.
Wow, you guys are really mean to me tonight.
Oh.
Night, Rocks. Night, Sue. I love you, Sue. Alright guys, we're going to love and leave you. It's 10:20. We just finished dinner and cleaned up. Just going through some of the pictures that Pete had done for a proposal we're putting together for an elementary school this weekend. They came and asked us to put a bid in. And we are. And we're happy to. So, wish us luck with that one. I won't know for probably another month. But I've got to reclaim my spot because Sir Louis came up and nicked my spot. Trying to watch the end of Big Brother. I know who won because I saw it all come up on Twitter. But I'm glad who won. Just watching, we're just at the point where Spidey's doing their interview. Fake, fakesters. I keep doing that. This is what the noise you always hear. I have a tendency while I'm stood in front of this to do that, and it's terrible, and so I have to edit so much because of it. So alright guys, we'll love and leave you. I think it stopped snowing. Barely got anything. It's more icy than anything, but it's supposed to start again during the night, so we'll see. But I don't think we're getting half as much as they even thought we were, which is good because I want to get out of the house this weekend. Feel like a bit of a caged animal today. Been really on edge, but I love talking to you this morning, Mum. That was just what I needed. And I'm glad we got to catch up, and I'm sorry you've been stuck in the house so long. I hope you get out soon. Your weather's a lot worse than ours. But hang in there, you'll be out soon. Before you know it, it'll be spring. Thanks for telling me when Mother's Day was. That is early this year. I'm going to put it on my calendar. And I'm going to love and leave you guys tonight, and I will see you tomorrow. And I'll give you the update on Pete's dad tomorrow. So, well, actually I shouldn't even say that. I'll just tell you now real quick. He had a bit of a fall today, Pete said, so they're kind of watching him a little closer, and he can't do as much as he wants to. But apparently his roommate ratted him out, so now the nurses are being very strict with him. And it was sad because he was kind of frustrated tonight when Pete was there, and I just hate to see or hear about him being like that. I just feel for him, but he didn't get hurt when he fell, but it just, he's not as strong as he thinks he is. And he was just trying to do something for himself, and it's awful to see him this way. Alright guys, well, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.